All right, what up, good people? Welcome to another edition of Riding Dirty Raw. And today we have, you know what, I always got to give it up right. Let's give it up for the ladies. I always get excited when I get a chance to talk to the ladies, especially the ladies that's doing music, doing hip hop. And today we have the Real Scarface. The first thing I got to say is, first and foremost, welcome to Riding Dirty Raw.
Hello, thank you for having me.
All right, now let's get into your story. Let everybody in the world know where the Real Scarface is from.
I'm from Florida, Palm Beach County, Florida.
Are you from? All right, now I gotta ask. Now I might sound crazy for asking this question. Is West Palm Beach County and Palm Beach County the same thing?
No, it's in Palm Beach County, but West Palm is a part of Palm Beach because we got a Palm Beach Island with the rich folks.
Okay. I just remember back in the day, one of my favorite groups was from, I can't remember, but the name of the group was Splack Pack. You ever heard of Splack Pack?
No.
All right, Splack Pack, they had a song called Scrub the Grind. Scrub the Grind.
Yeah, I know that song. I know that song.
All right, they're from Palm Beach County. They were from Palm Beach County, and I don't remember if they were from West Palm Beach County or Palm Beach County, but that's when I first heard about it. And yeah, I used to love Splack Pack. Legendary. All right, look, let's get into your story. The first thing I gotta ask, because when I see that name, the Real Scarface, it automatically triggers, I'm like, okay, there's been a historical icon rapper by the name of Scarface, but now we have a female who goes by the name of the Real Scarface. The first thing I gotta ask, and then we're gonna go backwards, but the first thing I gotta ask is, why the name the Real Scarface?
It's pretty self-explanatory to me. I got a huge slash on the side of my face. Literally. I got a huge slash on the side of my face from under my eye to the end of my chin. So I felt like I just went along with that because when I first got it, people used to call me Scarface. I used to get offended. Now it's like it grew on me. I don't see myself without it. It basically defines me in a weird way. So I just took it. And of course, I'm on that, but you know, the Real Scarface.
Okay, now, do you mind me asking about this car? How did this car come about? Is it birth or was it an accident or?
No, I got cut in my face fighting in these streets.
Oh man, that's okay. Do you want to talk about the situation? Do you want to talk about the situation a little bit?
I can't talk too much into it, but I got cut 3 times. Y'all can only see my scar. I got 2 cuts on my chest, like a V.
Okay. What age did this happen?
I was a minor. I was like 16, 17.
Okay. All right. What's it like growing up in your city?
My city, it's a beautiful city, but it's wicked. It's not a lot of support down here. Growing up down here, it's either you get with the program or you get lost. So I came from Rivera, so that's like one of the hot cities in Palm Beach. You know, a lot of like gang violence and all this extra stuff. So I was just basically, I ain't have no choice but to make it work. My sister died in Rivera. Like, this city is wicked, but you know, we make do.
Okay. What made you decide to pursue music?
I always felt like I had something to say. And one day I just wrote something out of nowhere. And the people around me was like, girl, I think you should keep doing it. Like, it sounds good. Like the dudes was even like, yeah, you got to keep pushing that. And that's how it took for me.
Okay. All right. Now, just saying, hey, one day I wrote something down. All right. Come on now. I can't just write something down and it come out good and dope. Like, did you have any people like in your life that influenced you to write? Was it life situations? Did you have some poetic rhythm about you? Like, you know, a lot of times.
I was always into like poetry and spoken word and stuff like that, but I'm not like a poet. I can't, like, it don't sound that good to be like poetry, if you get what I'm trying to say. It was more so my story. I hear a beat I like and I wrote it down, and I guess I worded it the right way, that it came out hard. And then I do listen to a lot of different genres of music. Like, I don't discriminate. I was just talking about this other day. Avril Lavigne is like one of my favorite like people in the world. So I'm very like versatile. I listen to a lot of different music, like blues, jazz. I listen to a lot of like crazy stuff. Not crazy, but you know what I mean. Stuff people wouldn't listen to these days. I grew up around my grandma, so I did have an ear for music, not just rap. So I figure I can't sing, you know. So I just put my story on something, and it's working out. That's all I can say. They heard it, and I'm not lying. They heard it. They said it was good, and I was like, hold on, let me see if I can do something else.
Okay, now, because you're very, very young, at what age did you say, hey, let me try this?
I literally just started last year. So I'm 24 right now. I wanted to say like a little bit before 23, the end of my 22 year.
Okay.
I was like, all right, like I want to do this passionately because I feel like I can really, my story, along with my sister, my family, my scar, nevertheless, like I feel like I could get people, I could reach somebody, if you feel me.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about your sister, because I noticed in one of your videos, you actually took news segments from what transpired with your sister. Can we talk a little bit about your sister's situation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's talk about, was she older? Was she younger? What actually happened? Just the situation in general.
She was my big sister. She's 5 years older than me. She died when she was 21. I was 16 when she died. I pretty much put those segments in the song so people could understand like why I was talking the way I was talking. I seen something very like tragic. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. My sister boyfriend killed her in my mom's house when I got home from school. You get what I'm trying to say? So eventually I used to like run from it. I took like months out of like off of school after that happened because I didn't like that attention. Like it was too much for me. So I did want to put it in there so people like, not the people from my city because they know firsthand. You get what I'm trying to say? But other people, they will really like understand. Like that was my mama screaming in the beginning of that video. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I wanted y'all to feel me on this song because that song, Anxiety, that's like the song that I wrote that has the most meaning to me ever. Like if you get what I'm trying to say. So I wanted people to feel where I was coming from. You get what I'm trying to say? Like that was my mama screaming in that video. That was real, screaming out for Jesus. You get what I'm trying to say? It's real. Like people go through stuff, and like I said, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, but I wanted y'all to feel me. And I felt like in order for them to feel me, what I was coming from with anxiety, I had to show y'all a little bit, you know?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, being able to put that situation to music, was that therapeutic for you?
Won't lie, I only watched the video full through one time. I would say it was therapeutic to a certain instinct, but I'm kind of like, I can't, it's not that therapeutic for me because I still haven't came to grasp with it, if you get what I'm trying to say. So it's more so like me reliving it all over, but I felt like it was worth it because my mama loved that video. You get what I'm trying to say? My family loved that video. So it opened up a lot of wounds again for us, but it may have been therapeutic for some, you know, some of my other family members, maybe for my mom. For me, I'd be honest, no, it wasn't therapeutic. It was something I needed to get off my chest.
All right, now, when people listen to that record, have you had people come up to you and say, hey, this record really helped me? I've dealt with situations like this. How has the record, you mentioned your mother, but how has the record touched your family as well as other people that have heard it?
Other people, of course, I put it as domestic violence awareness because it was a domestic violence situation, you know. So I do have people like that reach out to me like in my inbox. Probably people don't approach me. I'll tell you that much. People don't approach me. I don't know if I give off like an intimidating, you know, nature, but they don't approach me. They will write me. Like they will write me in all my DMs and they'll be like, you know, I lost my such and such, and you know, like I wish I could give them a platform. You get what I'm trying to say? Like after this, everybody know my sister name. You get what I'm trying to say? They tell me they wish that they could do that but it makes them feel good to know, not that they ain't the only one going through it, or not that somebody else going through it, but you know that their feelings matter, if that makes sense. Like somebody else feel this way and she's letting the world see it. Basically, I'm not saying I'm stronger than them, but they wish that they could, you know, like make something that would be like a tribute to them, basically, in a weird way. So they do tell me, you know, they say, you know, sorry for your loss, da 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 da. But I got people who said, like, you know, it happened to their XYZ and they wish that they could do what I did.
Okay, definitely. All right, now you're also a mother of two. Let's talk a little bit about being a mother of two and juggling doing music. Like, how hard is it to be a mother, keep your kids on the straight and narrow, and pursue a career in music?
Don't get me wrong, the kids get hectic, but I will be the my son, like they're very intuitive with my music, and they try to make it easier for me on some sense. Like if they see me in the room or, you know, writing, they'll be like, mommy's making music, mommy's being music mommy, you know, and they'll go in the other room. They love to see the videos on YouTube. They know how to pull them up on they, you know, in their room, on their channel. They show all their friends that come over. Long as they go to school from 8 to 3, I can get some stuff done. You know, I can get some stuff done for sure.
Okay, now, do you feel like your kids will actually follow in your footsteps and pick up the music baton and pursue music?
If anything, my daughter, yes, she's one of those kids where you look at her and I'm gonna be like, I just can't wait to see what it is you're gonna do, because I know whatever you do is gonna be great. Like she try to I let her go to the studio with me every once in a while. Maybe I can see her being like an engineer, because she loves like talking to my engineer while he, you know, mixing and mastering stuff. And maybe that might be her lane. She be trying to sing, you know, Elsa Frozen and stuff. If she want to do that, I'm for it. But I feel like she would probably be like an engineer. She's very like interested when we go there to that, more so than me going in the booth.
Okay, now you also mentioned that you listen to a lot of Avril Lavigne. Like, who are some of your other influences when it comes to music and life?
In life, I say Avril Lavigne. That's just somebody I grew up off. I love Eve. I love Tokyo Jets. Honeycomb Brazy. I love Lil Baby. Kodak, of course, Florida. Like, who else do I like? I love like Phil Mob. I grew up listening to them. Little Boosie, of course, you know, Trill Phil. I like everything. Like I don't have a favorite rapper. If I really have to sit back and think about it, it would probably be like Eminem. You get what I'm trying to say? I like music. I like everybody, you know?
Okay. All right. Now, I ain't gonna lie, with a name like the Real Scarface, I'm sure the guys see you and like, man, she's kind of cute, but I don't know. Is she a killer? Is she gonna hurt me? What's it like? Are you approachable for the fellas, or what's it like dating for you and pursuing music and being a mother?
I'm not like I said, like they're not intimidated. If anything, they don't want to run down on me more because they just say that, but they don't give me any problems. I don't scare them away at all.
Okay.
You know, somebody killed my sister. I feel like they come a little softer to me, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like they come at me soft, so they don't try to seem all like.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. At the beginning of one of your songs, you're talking about having on the black dickies, and I'm like, okay. She got on the black dickies. I ain't sure what she gonna do.
Like, more tomboyish. I'm really too much a girly girl. You know, like I got kids. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm more so. I'm not too like flashy. I'm chill. Like I'm a vibe. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I gotta ask this, and I'm gonna move on. What would be the ideal date for a guy to take the Real Scarface on? What would he have to do? Would it be a walk on the beach, a trip to a nice restaurant? What would be the ideal date for the Real Scarface?
They don't on the beach with me because I don't want you to think nothing. Like, what if I don't? What if I don't like me? Girl, that's for me. Let's sit down and enjoy. You know what I'm trying to say into that. Let's smoke some weed, go get something.
Okay, all right.
Simple.
All right, so look, let's get into this real quick before I let you run. You just dropped a brand new project called Loyalty Over Emotions. Now you have a very, very unique album cover because it has a woman holding a head. Let's talk about that album cover first and foremost. Why did you choose that cover design?
That cover design, I felt like it made sense to where like my headspace was, you know, like in the moment. I could be out my body no matter what the situation. I'm never gonna lose my head. Like I'm broken, but I'm still right here. Like you get what I'm trying to say? Like I'm never gonna get out my head no matter the situation. Like I can keep it together. No matter.
Okay. Now, what was the process like recording this project? It has 12 songs on it. Like, how much time did you put into it? How hard was it finding the right producers to give you what you wanted? And just what was the process like in recording your first project?
To be honest, it wasn't as overwhelming as I thought it was gonna be because I wanted to do it so much. When you passionate about something, it's no pressure. You just gonna do what you gotta do, and when it's right, you gonna know it. I've been waiting so long to drop my first project. I come up with songs for it, get it together. Then next thing you know, I record a new song. Like, hold on, I need to wait. Like, I need to see what else I can bring to the table. So honestly, it was, and I say this something, it was a piece of cake for me because I wanted it so bad. I wanted to do it so bad. I wanted to like showcase myself. Like I wanted people to see like who I was. And I know this mixtape from the first song to the last song, I know they gonna fuck with it. I know everybody gonna fuck with it, like for real.
Okay. Who were some of the producers you worked with on it?
I worked with one producer. His name is T Hart. He produces all my songs. Like he's my personal producer. Yeah, he produced like every song from when I first went to the studio and laid. So it was easy working with him because he knows me so well. He knows my weaknesses. He knows my strengths. He could tell me, all right, stop right here. Let's try to deliver this a little better. It was just so easy working with him because I was so comfortable with him. I love being comfortable with people because that's when you get the best work. You know what I'm trying to say? So shout out to T. Charlie.
All right, I gotta ask this. Now, we all know the entertainment business is a male-dominated industry. In a very, very short career, have you ran into people who didn't take you serious as a female artist? And maybe they're like, hey, I want to work with you, or really they wanted to go out, or maybe they didn't take you serious as a writer or a rapper. Like, have you had any negative experiences in your short span in pursuing this?
I wouldn't say I had negative experience. I just had people who you basically got to let them know I'm not one of them. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not one of them. Like I said, this is my passion. You're not going to play with it, just like you ain't going to play with my kids. I'm not one of them. Simple. I don't need nothing from you besides this record. And if you ain't trying to get straight to the studio, then I don't play those kind of games. Like, I got a family at home. I'm straight. Like,
okay. All right, now, have you felt any pressure about the name, changing the name, or has anyone ever said anything to you about you should change the name, or you think you're just going to continue to run with it?
People say stuff about it. They're like, "Are you ever gonna change your name?" I'm like, "Is my scar ever gonna go away?" Like, I don't know what to say. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I like the name. I get where people coming from. Don't get me wrong, because I do know that there's a Scarface, and I don't, I'm not like that. But the point is, I made this name. Like I said, it's self-explanatory. I don't know what else. My real name. So it's like the real Scarface. When people used to call me, I used to be offended. I'm not offended no more. Like, I take pride in my scar. Like, it's a part of me. So I'm the real Scarface. I'm not just Scarface. I'm the real Scarface. Literally. Like, and it is what it is. I love my name. I think I'm gonna rock it out to the end.
Rock it out where it will. All right, look, I want to ask you about 3 songs off the project, and I want you to tell me what those songs mean to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about
it. Let's talk about it. There you go. Let's talk about it. Like, being a female, being a female, everything's so catty. I'm trying to say, everything's so catty. You can't just be a real stand-up bitch these days. Like, every time you turn around a bitch minding your business just because it's like, why? You know what I'm trying to say? So let's talk about it. Let's start the song. Let's start the tape. Let's talk about it. Before y'all even say what y'all got. Oh, she dropped this little product. Listen to the first. Let's talk about it. Get it off your chest. Let's talk about it, because you ain't stopping nothing.
Okay.
Simple. Let's talk about it.
Loyalty over emotions, the title track.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory. I put my loyalty over my emotions. I had somebody that shit the other day. Like, I'm not saying I don't have emotions. I'm a female. I'm saying I put my loyalty over emotions, even in situation where I feel like my emotions should come first. Bitch, I'm gonna remain loyal, like, for real, for real.
Okay. And actually, I want to ask about two more. My World.
My World. Basically, sometimes you gotta step out of character to where you like, I'm not humble enough. Like, that was one of my I'm not humble enough songs. Like, all right, let me really shit on y'all. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Let me really shit on y'all. It's my world. I want to name it Not Humble Enough, but I just want to be humble about it. So it's my world. Like, let me bring you to my fucking world. I run this shit.
Okay. And my personal favorite, Candies. Because number one, I love the way y'all flip the cameo candy sample. Tell me about Candies.
That was the song. That's the one right there. That's the one where that was the first song I got a big reaction off of. Like, that song means that's my baby. That's why I made sure I put it on a mixtape. Candy, I can't even explain what that song means to me. The beat, of course, is iconic. It's an iconic, legendary beat. So that's gonna grasp attentions as is. Only thing I was thinking to myself was, what can I do to not fuck this beat up? Like, this, what can I talk about? And that's why I took it on the concept to where if you listen to the song, you think we talking about like going out, taking somebody nigga, da 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 da, and really the video, if you see, it was just a girl's day. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, Candy-ish. Like, I can't go out here to the club and be on my thought shit, my Meg Thee Stallion shit, but I'm just finna show you, like, I'm that even at just like the girls vibe shindig. Candy, that's that cut. That's like my favorite song.
Okay. All right. Now, we live in a world of social media, World Wide Web. Everything is right in front of you in real time. How has social media and the World Wide Web affected how you get your music to people in Atlanta or overseas, Japan? Like, how has it affected how you move as an artist and a person?
It don't really affect me because I never really paid like for promotion or anything. I know most people do that so it can reach out more. Like, all the love I get, that shit just be off the strength. Like, all my followers are real. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It just be off the strength. So social media is helping me on some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Them numbers be real. That's how it's helping me. I'm not, I got to you through real time, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going through your social media, and I got to ask about a post you made.
Say it again.
I'm going through your social media and I see a post you made and I gotta ask about it. Or wouldn't be me if I didn't ask. What kind of gun is
Lord.
that? What kind of gun is that you have sitting beside you on April the 14th?
What I had on?
You had on lime green. You got a little something sitting beside you.
That was a 9.
Okay, is that yours?
It could be.
And you want to know why these guys are scared?
Hey, look, I'm a female. I gotta protect. You see my baby too. You see my dog, my Montana. Yeah, I got both of my things with me.
All right. So look, first, before I let you go, again, I want to say congratulations on the project. I've had a chance to listen to half of it. I look forward to listening to the rest of it this evening. Is that your head that you're holding on the cover?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your
That's
body?
mine. That belongs to me.
Okay, whose body is that?
That's not my body. I got a whole bunch of tattoos. That's not my body.
Okay, just making sure you can cut your own head off. But again, congratulations on the project. Right now, in 2021, 2020, the ladies are killing it. The ladies are winning. It's like the ladies have taken over hip hop. Before I let you go, Tell me how do you feel to be part of, as I like to call it, the female explosion?
I feel great. I'm blessed. I'm humble about it. I'm ready to take it up another notch. Let's keep it going.
Okay. All right. Well, before we leave, anything you want to add? Anybody want to shout out, say thank you to? Any words of encouragement you want to give to any of the young females who are trying to get in the game, or some of the ladies who are trying to pursue music and juggle motherhood and everything that comes with everyday life?
Keep it going. Don't get discouraged. Like I said, I got people who inbox me every day and tell me how hard I am and how much they love my ambition. They don't share or like nothing. You just keep that shit going, bro. Don't worry about nobody else. If you believe it, you passionate about it, you got you a team behind you that support you and let you know how hard you is. Keep that shit going. I ain't gotta tell you how to be a mama. You got